Bwong. Holy crap.
Hey guys, this is Isaac.
This is Taryn.
And we are Two Men and a Mic,
Mic,
playing Darksiders. I'm so excited!
Isaac's about to get a thing that he likes. You'll see.
I'm so happy.
Oh, yeah. Demon Gladiatorial in Arena!
But I have to fight a lot of things, so it's okay. So, you wanted to talk about a thing.
Oh! So I was... Oh, that looks a lot like Death's Horse.
I know, right? But no, it's just a dead horse.
Yeah, it is. It's just interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say I think you should probably dodge that if you can. I was watching a thing, and apparently, and I think it was recent. Like it'll be 2 or 3 weeks ago as of the release of this video.
Was it the 24th that it released? I think it was the 24th.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the 24th. It was a Thursday. So whatever.
Oh, it was a Thursday.
Thursday before the 24th. The 22nd is when it would have been.
Okay.
If I recall correctly. But the show Supernatural did a crossover with Scooby-Frickin-Doo. I cannot tell you how awesome that is. I haven't even seen it. Neither of us have.
No.
I asked Isaac right before the start of the thing. I'm like, remind me to talk about this because it's hilarious. He's like, have you seen it? I'm like, no, you know it exists? He's like, yes. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, no, I saw so girlfriend told me, mentioned it first, but I thought I had heard something about it before that. And then last night I was trying to go to sleep and on Facebook, and there are memes about it already. And it makes me so sad and so happy at the same time.
I did see the little 10-second intro thing where it shows how they can end up in the same reality. Because for those who don't know, well, just real quick primer. If you don't know Scooby-Doo, wow. But...
And if you don't know Supernatural, we talk about it every other episode on this show. So what are you doing?
Scooby-Doo is an animated mystery adventure thing that involves a talking dog named Scooby-Doo. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's the short version. And it has a long history. I'm not sure how better to explain it to you without taking a lot more time than I plan to.
Yeah. I feel like that's fine.
Is a live action show that takes place in pseudo now and deals with all sorts of various supernatural things. And the two cross over, and it is an animated episode.
And yeah. There was...
Yes!
So, small spoilers, but it's a funny, and I have to talk about it.
Why would you spoil?
Because I hate you, that's why.
I just mean for them.
Well, hopefully they've seen it.
See,
if not,
that reaction there, that's going to be some of the internet.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, that's why I'm mentioning small spoilers.
This is your warning.
This is your warning. You don't want to hear it, stop now.
Skip to the end. No. All right. So
here, skip to this time code.
So the spoiler is
there was a picture, and so it had a scene from the episode where they're trapped in the TV shows by Loki. And Dean is looking at a Scooby-Doo sandwich, a big multi-layered, right, yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna need a bigger mouth. And
they play on that in this episode?
They play on that in this episode. It has Scooby, Dean, and Shaggy all eating a giant sandwich with the giant Scooby mouths.
That's funny.
Right? It's great. So awesome. Oh, these guys are so freaking beefy.
He says as he chops their arms off.
Yeah, this one
is so freaking beefy. Brr, let's remove that problem.
I still have another one to deal with.
Yeah, and now there's only one.
Admittedly easier. I'm not going to deny that.
Oh, stop that. But yeah, so I found that out just 10 minutes ago, my time. Not 10 minutes ago, but...
Oops.
Rec-
That's not what I meant to do.
very recently, my time, and... that's fine.
There it is. I've been looking for that move forever. Since I got this thing.
Falcon Punch! Oh, no, that's the ground. He really can, though. He really can kill you all. Ooh, chopping apartment is on fire. That's awesome.
That looks really cool. But yeah, we're both very much looking forward to eventually getting to that. Do you know if it has any important story or if it's related to story, or can we just go watch that episode?
I have no idea. It does. We are behind. That's the thing for you guys watching. And it does. Like, that one episode makes me want to catch up just to watch it.
Like, obviously I want to catch up because it's a good show, but...
Right, but...
Ha!
Ooh.
That's just a bad idea. Oh, hello. Go ahead.
What?
Here, let me ride in on your horse. Because I think
Here we
that's
go,
smart.
people. This is the Horseman Wars horse.
You look quite small from up here.
You can look me in the eye when I kill you.
See how you fare, horseman, with only 2 legs to carry you.
Yeah, about that.
I would feel really bad about doing this, though. It's like, I don't want to hurt my horse, but I mean, if anyone knows
War
what his
doesn't
horse
care.
can handle... Oh, War does care. They all have very good relationships with their horses.
Yes. He's also, kind of ruthless.
Yes, but I don't think he would willingly just kill his horse to defeat an enemy.
I don't even know if he can kill the horse.
That's the
horse-
other thing, is like, I don't know
Are the
if...
horses killable?
I don't know. I really need to read that book.
Like I remember reading the thing talking about how they got them, and I know they're like ageless. They don't die of old age. They're immortal things, but I don't know if they're actually immortal. I'd have to go double check.
I don't know.
Especially since all the damage you're doing, it is passing right through the horse.
You know what, Madison?
Get up
You
there.
probably know. Let us know in the comments down below.
Shout out to one of our more vocal viewers.
Yes.
Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at War. It's like, there, I
Yeah.
took you off my horse. Now let's do this. Cracks knuckles. Oh. Oh, look at that dodge.
That just reminds
Oh,
me.
great.
Oh man. Not episode. There was a meme that I saw,
Oh.
and it said, Where's the health box that I saw? Where is it?
There's a health box?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
There was a meme, and it said, if Goku was in Infinity War, he would give Thanos the gauntlet just to make him stronger to fight him.
He totally would!
Yeah.
Oh, this thing? Here.
It's like, this is what you want? It'll make you stronger to fight me? Yeah, let's do it. Because, I'm Goku. I want to make all of my enemies as strong as possible.
I want to beat you, but at your strongest. Well, what if you die? I want to beat you, but at your strongest.
No!
Oh!
Please
I literally
be...
blinked and you were dead.
No, really? Okay, we'll be
You
back,
do the
guys.
whole freaking fight again?
Oh, okay, it's just the horse. But still, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face. Alright. Goku.
Yes. And Goku totally would do that kind of stuff. In fact, if you guys have not seen the death battle from Screw Attack, the first one of Goku, and because yes, there are 2, between Goku and Superman,
Goku versus
go watch
Superman.
it. But just as a amusing a visual spoiler, right near the beginning. Oh, hold that
I
thought.
love that form.
It's really nice. Oh, and also as a side note, we discovered that when you use a health box, it doesn't come back when you die.
Nope.
So that... Oh, at the knees. Hi. Oh.
Look you in the eyes when I kill you.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Why? Because if War is nothing else, he's freaking poetic. Chill out.
I love how you're
Chill
trying
out,
to...
Ruin.
I love how you're trying to beat him up.
He's really excited right now. Okay. Oh.
I think you have to
Come
jump
on,
onto
dude.
it.
No.
What do you think you're doing?
Shut up, Watcher.
That thing's lost its mind. Kill it.
Oh, I guess it can die.
Yeah. No. See, he cares about his horse.
Enough, I said. Finish it.
Punch.
Ruin. I won't fight you.
Told you he cared about his horse.
War and ruin. Because awesome.
You fool. I order you to break that knife.
And if I refuse, you'll kill me. I'll take my chances.
Nice.
See, I told you they loved each other.
He's cool.
Yeah. He's also he's frickin' huge compared to Despair.
Oh, he's a big old Clydesdale. Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
just enormous.
Like seriously, War's horse
That-
is a like frickin' huge I am a tank.
Not entertained.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you not entertained?
But yeah, War's horse is a huge tank of a horse, and then
Tear
Death's
it
horse
up.
is like
Okay.
speed
While riding ruin, sword attacks become very powerful, and you can summon him. Ah,
and banish him. There we go.
Oh yeah,
And
that's-
where is it?
that's satisfactory.
Everyone get murdered! It's so nice. I
The
don't.
horse
and-
this was the first game that had decent horse controls that I ever played. Like, I was used to playing games where if they had horse, it was really just for travel because trying to do anything else on it was just awful. And then this game happened, and it's like, oh no, this is actually really smooth, nice, user friendly. It's beautiful.
Really? Would you say that this is any better than like Dynasty Warriors for horse fighting?
So much better. Dynasty Warriors is specifically what I was thinking of, actually. Horse combat in that game is the worst, and it's actually viable as war.
Yeah. So when it comes to horse combat, I can agree with you, but like
Yeah,
The
horse
horse-
controls, like, it's so nice.
the horse controls are, in my opinion, just as good as in Zelda as they are in this.
The new Zelda?
No, the like N64 one.
I don't know, maybe I didn't do a lot of combat on that horse.
Like I said, not combat.
Okay, well, the combat's what I'm talking about.
I know, that's why I
It's
specified.
it's point and run for everything else. That's pretty basic.
Hang on, there's money. Go away. Ruin?
LB left B.
I know.
LB
It was
left
just be-
B?
I really don't know.
Oh.
Hey, look, guys! It's his symbol that we see in the loading screens on his butt there.
Yep. I give you the horseman. War.
Right? It's like there's a reason they were called horsemen. They rode horses really
And look at all
well.
the damage. You're doing like almost demon form, chaos form levels of damage on your horse there.
And it's so sad that this is a limited places usage thing.
So the thing about Ruin is you can summon him anywhere, but
No.
he has to have enough room to move, so he's not viable in most places.
No, you literally can't summon him some places. Like here, I can't summon him.
Oh, okay, well, fine.
No. That's the issue, is you can only summon him places that he's actually, like, usable, quote-unquote.
Oh. Oh.
No, this is what the horse
Oh.
is for, dude.
Oh, that's right. You can kill the worms on the horse. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, shoot.
Why are you getting
Nope.
off the horse?
Being done.
Ruin can
Being
accelerate
done.
rapidly and charge at higher pace for short periods of time. Press right bumper to charge. Get on the horse.
That's what I was trying to do.
All right.
Come on. Open your mouth.
Oh. See?
Oh,
See? You were protected by nothing!
No,
You
I
were
knew
protected by nothing last episode. Do not taunt it without the horse.
I knew that he breaks those. I remember this fight.
Well, that makes one of us. Slice it.
Slicing
Can you
it
only
won't
hit
do
it?
anything. He can only get hurt by that thing!
Woo!
What do you want? Here, tell you what. Let's
Hey.
let's find out what you want.
The very first hey listen.
Whoa! I meant to speed up there. Didn't happen. Kibble amuse you that much, huh?
No, it was just the timing of everything. Right before I turned you into kibble, immediately smash. You know, somewhere in the back of War's mind, you wanted that to happen, didn't you? You did that on purpose. You distracted me. On purpose.
Whoa, you got real close when you were under the ground, man.
Woo! This
Real
is
close.
War, bringing ruin to his enemies. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're having a lot of fun with that. All right.
Oh, I am. War and ruin. It's so easy. Smash it. B. I wondered if you'd have
This
to
is
get off the horse
awesome.
for that. Oh!
Wrecked!
That was
Cool
awesome.
guys don't look at explosions.
They get the worm and just walk away. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I
love that
down
fight.
for more of that. All right, that was a normie.
Yep.
The biggest and the meanest of them all. Oh,
See,
you have to
and
walk through this long passageway? Really?
Uh-huh. See, I told
Dude.
you, the fact that the horse is so limited is one of the worst parts of this game.
That is one thing. They did make it... In number 2, you can have him literally anywhere, right?
There's still limitations, but it's a lot less limited.
Okay.
Like, you can't have him in any of the dungeons.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. There's
But
not
to be
enough
fair,
there.
this game
There's a
doesn't
guy
really
with a big old cannon
have
above you.
dungeons.
Oh, no, he dropped down.
Oh, I don't feel good.
Pew pew.
Oh, there's somebody right next to me. Hello.
Side note: this is just amusing to me personally. So we have video chat up so we can see each other while it's going, right? And I happened to glance over at Isaac's face right as he blew up that last thing, and the explosions are so bright I can see it flashing on his face. It's like blam 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 blam. It's great.
Oh.
So Isaac, I think based upon our last statement, you're no longer a cool guy. Look at all these explosions you're looking at.
I know. But they're... Sorry. Sorry I'm not talkative, guys. I just... freaking out here.
You're like, I'm trying not to die! I
There's
just
so
received
much.
the epic powers of a new horse, and they took it away from me.
That is the sad...
So that's cool.
See, and again, that is my biggest... That is probably my only issue with this game, if I'm being honest, is the limitation of the horse. It's like, I'm a horseman, but I can't ride my horse, like, in 90% of the game. That's
Well, you
dumb.
know. As evidenced by our earlier conversation, horse combat is hard. I'm going to suggest that if you can clear up this hallway so you can run through...
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
That's just it. He jumps so far.
What I was going to say was, where are you?
I'm right at the beginning of the
Oh,
hallway.
okay. What I was going to say was that you drop the gun, run over and get that health box, but now is
That was
not the
probably
time.
a good idea.
Well, I was figuring there was the big thing, and there's all those other little things in the way. I'm like, all right, kill the little things, since you probably have to clear room, and then go get it. But then he Hulk stomped you, so
Yeah.
it didn't matter. Hulk stomp. Ba-na-na-na.
There was I don't know if any of you guys remember it, but there was a Hulk game where you ran around jumping on the town, jumping around city. But there was one for the Wii, and the controls for that were so weird.
Not bad, just weird.
I mean, yeah, they're probably bad.
I remember it was the Wii, so I didn't play it. But
yeah, you were so anti-Wii.
I'm anti-motion controls in general.
That's just it.
And some people are going to fight
most of the
me
Wii
on
games
that,
I played didn't have motion control that were super in part of it.
No, so you know.
I forget. Did you ever play Skyward Sword?
No, I never did play Skyward Sword.
Oh, so sad.
I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now, which has been amazing, and I have someone's gonna be like, it has motion controls, and I'm like, yes, it does. It also has options to turn most of them off, which I have. The puzzles that involve me having to use the motion controls are the most frustrating things in the world. And someone's like going to be like, why do you... Well, actually, I'm going to bring the reason I brought that back up here in a second. So I've actually really liked the story element of Breath of the Wild. It's the first one I played that had a major story component. Because I haven't played most of the newer ones. They've been on systems I either don't have access to or haven't taken the time to play with. Like Skyward Sword. I haven't played Skyward Sword, and I haven't played the Wolf one, Twilight Princess.
You never played Twilight Princess either?
No.
We also had it on the Wii. That's okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't play either of those, but you have, yes, yeah. That's question. You have.
No, it's so funny because not Breath of the Wild. The Wolf one, Twilight Princess. There we go.
Twilight Princess.
Is probably one of my favorites actually. Even though
I've heard really good things about it. When we were doing research for the Cuckoo video, I got to see some footage and things from out of it. It looks really cool.
It's a fantastic game, yeah.
And it's one of the things would I have enjoyed playing it? Probably. But I didn't. But so my question to you, bringing all that up in the first place, was did he just come out of the wall? I know he didn't, but it looked a lot like he did. But so I've really enjoyed the story elements of Breath of the Wild. Have those last two, the Skyward Sword and the Twilight Princess, have they had similarly good story element stuff going on?
I would say compared to Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess is not as much.
Okay, you're right.
But I will say I feel that for Skyward Sword, its story was probably one of its best parts. That being said, the internet is basically split in half as to whether they like or dislike that game.
Really? Skyward Sword's a controversial one on the internet, huh?
Yeah. Skyward Sword, I swear, is either beloved or the worst game in the series, according to most gamers. I enjoyed it. I didn't have a big issue with the controls. I thought that it was an interesting usage of the motion controls. And I will say one thing that a lot of people like to complain about is bomb bowling.
Why is that bad?
Right?
I won't lie. I remembered bomb bowling being a thing, and I really hoped that I would be able to bomb bowl in Breath of the Wild, and I can't. And I was a little bit sad when I first got the bomb power.
Yep.
That I couldn't bowl. How is that a bad thing?
People,
I don't understand how bomb bowling is bad.
I think that they didn't like that. There were mandatory puzzles that required you to bowl, and it was a motion control thing, so you had to do the whole that.
Well, for you guys, he made a bowling motion.
Yeah.
But that's actually my problem with motion controls is that it's kind of like you said, it was a cool concept for the game and all that kind of jazz, and that's what most, in my opinion, motion control type games are. It's like, oh, here's a cool idea of something we can do with the motion controls. Let's make a game with either based around it or with mechanics involving that. And I haven't personally played one where they're super well executed. And Isaac has pointed out that it could just be that I suck, which is entirely possible. But
I think that's I honestly think that's the bigger thing, is that he's not coordinated enough with his entireness to do motion controls properly, in my opinion.
And I call that a load of crap, because the things I can do with my hands and my coordination outside of motion control video games are really quite impressive, if I do say so myself. That is the sound of me breaking my arm. I just sounded like such a jackhole right there. But I really did. But, so it isn't, I will submit that it is entirely possible I am just bad at motion controls, and that's why I don't like them. Because that's just a simple fact. If it's something you're really bad at, it kind of dampens the fun a bit. But,
well, I think the other part of it
I've never personally found them to be terribly well executed, which is why I haven't liked them. But
I think the other part of it is you have avoided them. Like, you played one, maybe two things with motion control in their early development stages, and you
early development stages me. I don't play early development games.
No. I mean, like, original Wii games, like Wii Sports, and that is still early for the motion control genre. And then after that, you basically refused to play anything with motion controls. And even with Breath of the Wild, which actually executes motion controls extremely well, you refuse to use the motion controls because you've been so...
That's not true. I don't refuse to use them because I can't turn them all off. I do prefer not to use them as much as possible. I'm a terrible archer in that game for that reason.
Let's just say archery.
I'm an okay archer.
Archery with any of the Zelda games on any of the platforms with motion control. So, for example, me on the DS with Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time or Breath of the Wild. The motion controls makes archery so easy and fast, and it just amazes me that you don't use them.
See, it's funny you say that but I turned them off because I literally could not aim. At least with the motion, at least with the Switch controls in two hands. Maybe if it were set up, if I had it like on a single controller setup or something, or on the tablet, it might be easier. But as two separate hands, it is not.
I can understand two separate hands being harder, but yeah, it's especially in tablet mode. Especially, it makes archery so much easier.
Before you go in here, guys, we're at time. Is there anything else you'd like to make closing comments on your defensive motion controls?
In my opinion, motion controls are just fine.
I will admit that the motion controls that I still have to use in Breath of the Wild are generally pretty good, except for the puzzle thing.
Yeah, and I won't deny turning the puzzle thing is so much easier in tablet mode.
The big problem with the bow though is it seems, unless I was doing it wrong, it uses both controllers, whereas the nice thing about the puzzles is it uses only one, so I can do that. I don't have to coordinate between both of them. Yeah. But when you have two separate objects that aren't physically attached anyway, and I'm supposed to be aiming a bow, and by the way, I've done archery, it's easier than that. It's an absolute pain in the butt. But
well, guys, just don't avoid games purely because they have a motion control aspect. A lot of games are really
my
fun.
word for motion controls. I'm the odd man out on that. I'm fully aware.
Well, guys, thank you
on that, but yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and tell us what you liked, what you want to see, whether they be lore, let's play, or other. And if you didn't like us, let us know. What
if Isaac will turn around?
Oh, I will turn around.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Next episode,
he's right there.
We will see fighting that.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much. In the meantime, this has been Two Men and a Mic signing off.
Hey guys, you can click the link in the left for our last lore video.
You can click the link on the right for our last Let's Play.
And right here in the middle, that orb, you can hit that to subscribe.
Also, ring the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new video.
This is Two Men and a Mic. Thanks for watching.